I always gotta love some Black Keys. And that was CC Karaoke that did that video, or I should say, the karaoke. Let's get on that TV screen. There we go. Into the mooner, baby. All right, I got 6 different topics we can talk about tonight, but I want to say, oh, where's the number one from Rogue? Rogue had a number one hand. What happened to it? It's only I get. Oh, it's showing up like that. Finger red number one. Thank you, Rogue. Caddy, what's up? What's up, Danny D? Yeah. You guys got to check out last night. Yoli, you were there, right? Almost done with what I'm working on. Joining a few. Uh, I think Yoli was there last night. Trey and I did some police simulator last night. It was pretty fun over here at the lounge. Let me see here. Let me see if Trey's up. I don't think he is yet. Nah, dude's still passed out. But what's up, Samantha? I got 6 different topics we can talk about tonight. Now, I'm just gonna do a short late night show, because I'm gonna be doing some gaming and stuff after this. I just wanted to hang out with you guys for a little bit before I do some of that later on. And by the way, we got a morning show coming out tomorrow morning, where we'll be discussing all the breaking news live stuff. Whatever's going down, we're going to be talking about it, going out there, going around in the world, and adding a little comedy too. But tonight's going to be a little different. I'm not going to do any live calls. I'm gonna bring up 6 topics, and you let me know which one you want to discuss. And there's some things for each one of them. Uh, each one of them that we can go through. Busy with work. Oh yes, Samantha. Prayers to you and your family too. Taking a trip out there this Houston. That's awesome. Yeah. Good thing you didn't travel last week. Holy crap, right? The snow that was going through there. Talk to Big Bro. Oh, that's cool. It's always cool seeing people get married, you know? The commitment that they make towards one another. I think it's a beautiful thing. Um that's why I take shit I take shit myself serious, like when it comes to, that when you're in this kind of profession, man, there's some real freaking creeps out there, yo. And it's you see what's available for the creeps, and it's like, oh my gosh. Yes, it's gonna be fun. Yeah. Weddings are always fun. I love weddings. I think they're cool. I used to crazy story. I've always been I've actually here, let me turn this music down a little bit. Um I've always in the when I was a kid, there was a few things I wanted to be. Um, a painter, an NBA player, an artist, music, making film. I started off, it was kind of an interesting thing because I was in, what grade was I in? I think I was in 4th grade or 5th. No, 5th maybe. I think I was in 5th grade. and one of the school projects was is we had to make a commercial, right? So they wanted you to present a commercial in front of the class, okay? And so I always, when I was very young, I had stage fright like crazy. So what my idea was is I made my own commercial, but I used a cassette tape and I mixed music that was playing next to the cassette tape while I was saying the commercial. And I used a movie. So what I did is I took certain parts of a basketball movie and then I would play those certain parts of the basketball movie on the other side, so then I could have like basketball players playing and then music going and me talking and stuff like that. And because I didn't want to get up in front of the class and do a commercial myself, I just wanted to go up there, plop the cassette tape, the cassette player on the desk and be like, okay, I'll let the commercial, because that's where I was comfortable. So I that right there, that started a passion in me from a very young age where I wanted to like one day. Another dream of mine was uh to like be in film production where I'm taking film. I love the edit process. I love um you know being able to be artistic with it. There's a whole bunch of different things. And so one of the things I used to do was wedding presents, because I would always go to a ton of weddings. A lot of my friends were getting married, people that I knew. I mean, marriage, it was like there for a long period, maybe 7 years. It was like every month there was like two weddings. I mean, it was crazy. So what I would do is because I always liked film and stuff, I had a different camcorders. And what I would do is I would take uh, high quality videos of their wedding day, right? But not only I would take it, because see, this is where the artistic comes in. I would have three different cameras, and I would have one like a bird's eye, another one side view, and another one straight on but close up, looking up. And so what I would do is part of this wedding gift to all those people that got married is I would then go back to the edit room. And what I would do is the whole wedding would play throughout. But while you're watching the wedding, it's like watching, like it switches different cameras, like it was a live camera feed. I didn't have that kind of I don't have those kind of tools or anything, so I had to be creative with it and do the editing to where it all lined up. But they got not only the completed version on DVD where it showed all the different angles switching every so often with different emphasis on different parts, and I even did interviews with people before the wedding. I do interviews with people after the wedding. Include that in its own DVD. So they would get like a 5 DVD package of every particular angle, the full edit, and then also the interviews of all their loved ones afterwards, because sometimes our loved ones pass away, and it's always cool to kind of go back on that special day and see what grandma said, or something like that, and it's like it's right there. So I it's unfortunate now DVDs are like out of, I mean, good luck. Good luck. You got to go to a DVD player. I mean, it'll be like record players soon. But that was my special gift. Sorry about the long story. It just brought back a lot of memories of when I would do those videos for people. And I always loved the editing, because being able to be artistic with it and then present it to those people, and the amount of joy and happiness that it would bring, it was It was really cool. Like those gifts that, because there's time and love given to them, they're like really extra special. So, and it was an honor and special to be able to do that because, I don't know, it was just as much fun for me as it was them being able to have those moments. So, yeah, congratulations to anybody. And yeah, I bet you are, Samantha. And seriously, prayers again. It's wild over there. Wild, wild. But I'm going to bring up 6 different things and you let me know uh, what you want to discuss tonight. All right. Now, in the last morning show from a few days ago, uh, we kind of ended up getting into the discussion of like McDonald's fries and stuff. So I thought, that might be one of them. So I'm going to go ahead and type these out and then you all can decide which ones. Let me see here. I got to type it on. Let's see. Now, these are things that you can share too, stories or opinions that I want you to share as well. So, um, let me know which topic. Let me see. Or I'll give you an option. We can, if you do want to watch something for some funny reaction tonight, then we can watch some body cam stuff if you don't want to choose. How many is that? Wait, am I missing one? Yes, I am. Crap. Oh, and I messed that up too. Look at that. My damn keyboard's broke. All right, so McDonald's fries, drones, painful injuries, Tiger King, watch some body cam stuff, or discuss the flavor grape. So let me type that again so I don't miss anything. What's up, Rogue? Let's see. The flavor grape, McD's, fries, drones. Oh, this keyboard. Painful injuries. Some wild shit about Tiger King, too. There. Is he? Whoa, is he really? Are you serious? Because gosh, it was Christmas when he was doing like a Chris. I can't play it. I can't play it because he made his own song. Trump let me out for the people. Like he was doing some kind of country song. Is he really? We could talk Tiger King if you want to talk Tiger King. Because I got some Tiger King stuff to talk about if you want. Oh, it's crazy. Did you guys hear his prison call? Did you guys hear his prison call? Did you guys hear his prison call? Let me know. What's up, fun size? Painful injuries? All right, hold on. Let me take a tally. Let me know. Here, let me put this up. Let me take a tally. So we got 1 for painful injuries. All right, so we got 1 for painful injuries. Let me know what you want to talk about. What is the Tiger King about? Wait, you know who the Tiger King is, right? You know who the Tiger King is, no? Gosh, when was that Netflix show? He says that they took old clips of him. They said that he was already in jail. He said he was already in jail when Tiger King was made. Oh, you mean you heard the name? It's between Drones and Tiger King. All right, so I'll put a dash on each one. Drones and Tiger King. I don't like his mullet either. And the freaking the all the earring things and shit, man. It's like, jeez. Look, I listen. I mean, it's cool. You know what I mean? I ain't knocking nobody, but damn, when I'm thinking like I'm 80 fucking years old, right? I mean, I got tattoos and shit, whatever. But I'm also thinking when I'm like 80 years old, sitting on a damn rocking chair on the porch, just shooting the shit, watching the grass grow, you know? Do I want to have some ears that droop all the way down here and have some weird ass holes in them and shit? No. No. Shit. No. And his fault he's stuck in the 80s. I don't know what it is, bro. It's his own thing, you know. He's got the neck, the choker necklace, you know, and Carol Baskin. Yeah. Yeah. All the songs where he was just lip syncing, right, Samantha Joy? All the songs it was so obvious it wasn't him singing. He's like standing on his truck and shit. That the wind is blowing his hair, you know, he's like and doing all that, but you know it's not his voice. You know it's not his voice. I'd play him if I could, but I'd get hit. I'd get hit. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm not trying to kill it, you know? Oh, it's like Billy Ray Cyrus and Marilyn Manson, bro. Can you imagine Marilyn Manson singing Achy Breaky Heart? Marilyn Manson needs to come out with that song right now. Hey, AI people that make music. Hold on. I gotta see if oh shoot. Oh my gosh, I gotta go to one of those like Kurt Cobain AI songs that Kurt Cobain singing Alice in Chains, you know, those channels on YouTube and be like, yo, can we get Marilyn Manson singing Achy Breaky Heart? That'd be sweet. Hopefully somebody does it. That would be so cool. Don't tell my heart. I know, right? Right, Rogue? Those were the first songs that I learned on guitar when I was 15 years old. Um I started learning how to play guitar when I was 15. And the if you love Kurt Cobain, then you'll love Bleach, right, Rogue? Bleach was actually the album that got me wanting to start playing guitar, and the whole album, I learned the whole album of Bleach before I learned any other music. I wanted to I wanted to learn Bleach from beginning to end on the guitar. I did love Nevermind, you know, the poppy melodic stuff, you know, not that Bleach didn't have it. Because Bleach definitely had, melodic poppy stuff too, but it had that more gritty. If that it was more gritty and raw and just fuzzy and his wife do. I don't know about that. I don't really keep up on country too much. Otherwise, I would have been able to do more achy breaky heart for you with the Marilyn Manson voice. Tried playing it once, and that's how you found out you have arthritis. Ooh. Yeah, I tell you what. Because nowadays, with me being so busy, I only pick up my guitar maybe once every couple months and jam out for a night. I have like 13 or 14 songs that'll forever be in my head, and it's like playing through a whole set. And then I'm like, poof. So yeah, I mean, not that I don't have arthritis or nothing, but I just don't get that much time to play because I'm always so busy doing work and stuff. But I would love to. I think it'd be fun. I tried doing shows on the lounge before, but we get shut down. Even if I don't even have like drums in the background or anything, even if it's just me and me only, I still get shut down. So I don't know how people get away with it. I don't know how they do it, but I tried doing it and the music doesn't even go through, does it, you guys? I mean, it just doesn't. I don't know. Maybe I have to learn how to stream from OBS. All right. Here, we need some more votes here. This is all. Where's my thing? There it is. All right. So let me know. I need some more votes. We got one vote, and one vote. And they're all on different categories, so I don't know. I've always wanted to learn how to play piano. Like, man, I mean, I wanted to learn guitar because, like I said, the Bleach album. And then after that, I started learning like 1960s Beatles songs and stuff. I started learning some Beatles after that, some Doors. Then I started getting into like Stone Temple Pilots and Alice in Chains and Filter and what else did I play? Hendrix. I played some of the 80s music, hair metal band shit. Not too much Zombie. Even though I love Rob Zombie. Didn't do too much Zombie. But always loved the Beatles, though. I was listening to the Beatles since I was a little kid. Beatles, Jackson 5, the Eagles, the Doors, Motown, a lot of Motown. Yeah, a lot of Motown. There's another dude who does it and doesn't get struck. He's from Virginia Beaches and straggly. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's something in the description. I don't know how to. I don't know. I think painful injury wins. A piano, harmonica, and electric. Oh, a ukulele. Interesting. That'd be weird. I always wanted to learn how to play the piano though, because I think because like guitar you can only do so much, you know. With piano, you can really you can do it all. But never really had access to a piano or uh, being able to be taught. Um, so otherwise, I would have. I probably, if I had access to a piano when I was a kid, I probably would have. I probably would have tried to learn it. You know. Yeah, no problems, man. Start with a keyboard. Well, I always wanted to get a keyboard to make my own music for the show because I do all the stuff myself. I always wanted to make my own music so I don't have to rely on. I mean, I kind of did already. This song, this is a song that I made a long time ago when I first started my show. Just something quick I put together. This is just something quick I put together just to try and have some kind of intro song. And with a program that adds drum beats, and then you just add different layers, and you know, so it was just something quick put together just so I could have some kind of intro music. But it's like Nirvana. This is one of the reasons I like Nirvana is because it goes from soft and it goes soft and you know comfy, and then all of a sudden bam it gets loud, and then it goes back to soft, kind of like it's doing now. It's like a mixture now. It went soft, very loud, then a mixture of both. Then it's going to get really loud after this, then it's going to go back down. I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, this was the first ever song. Just something quick. I was like, I need to have my own song. So I just went ahead and on the computer. Just something quick. It's going to get crazy in a minute. Watch, it's going to go soft again though, see? Loud, soft. Soft. Soft, different. When's it gonna stop? Threw you off, didn't I? Threw you off again, didn't I? Little Easter eggs. Threw you off a couple times there at the end too. Thought it was gonna end, huh? Oh shoot. Oh. Hear this? It was right? Oh man. Crazy. It's crazy. Just something a little stupid. All right. I need to make a new one actually, but I want to do it with a keyboard. All right. So painful injuries wins. Is that what I heard or what? Did we get? Because right now all we got is a vote for drones, painful injuries, and Tiger King. Busby voted. All right. Hold on. Back the day he thought. Oh, cool. I tell you what, Hendrix is tough, man, because you got to use your thumb. You have to use your thumb to play it, and you have to be able to wrap not only your fingers, but be able to reach your thumb over the other side. Very tough. That can give you arthritis if you play that a lot, right? You need to be in the background like, wow, painful injuries. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me get it up. The 10. All right, so this, I got to share the channel here. Uh, let's see. We'll talk about Tiger King tomorrow morning, okay? By the way, here, let me drop the link if you want. You can go click on the morning show link. Here, hold on. I think Trey's going to be up for this one tomorrow morning too. He had Matt. Yeah, I think Trey's going to be up for that one in the morning. And all right, so let me get this channel here. This is this is infographics. It's a really cool channel. And I love them because they have like cartoon, so they explain things, but they do it in like a cartoon form. And so I want to share their channel here real quick. Let me drop that up there. And what I'm going to do.
Congrats on the.
Whoa. I'm going to go ahead and switch to it. Give me 1 second. Let me switch the screen. And we're going to go through this. I want to know, what's up, Charity Ticket 11? Why is it not showing up? Thank you so much. I'm going to show this as well. Actually, let me do the banner. That way it'll show more. All right. So let me put that up there. That way it'll show more of it. Let me switch the screen so we can get into it now. Before we do, I'm trying to think of what my most painful injury is. I've had quite a few. Yep, actually it was a basketball game. So I'll let you know my most painful injury, and let me know what yours are, and then we'll watch this as well. Hamstring for me, I fell out of a 25-foot tree. Oh my gosh! Oh my lord! Ouch! Ouch, Rogue. Well, my injury, when I fell on my breath, got knocked out, and then the day after I could walk. Oh man, hamstrings are tough. I pulled a lot of hamstrings playing basketball, rolled a lot of ankles, and pulled a lot of hamstrings because number one, not being hydrated enough. Because when I played basketball, I played from 3rd grade all the way through. And one of the things that I never, what's up, April? One of the things when I played basketball, anytime that I would drink something while I'm playing a game, I would feel like I had to puke. So all I would do is let it swoosh in my mouth. So I still got moisture, but I would spit it out. I would never drink anything during the game. All I would do is just, and spit it out. And so I can see that's probably where a lot of my hamstring and things came. But the injury that I had, I was a junior. I was a point guard, and I was playing the other team, obviously. Now, when it came to my defense, I got a lot of defensive awards ever since the small tyke, because I was really good at stealing. I was really good at playing hard, rough defense, like in your face. I knew that if, I would do certain things, like legal things too, but I would do things to mess with your head as an opponent so that way you weren't even thinking straight about basketball because I was just being rough and everything. And and so this other team didn't really like that. and and so there was one of my teammates shot the ball and I went to jump up for a rebound and their power forward nudged his, so basically he put his butt out but had his back going straight. And so and then he ran into me like this, so as I was coming down, he hit me like this, so I rolled off his back, and then my ass went straight down to the floor, and I tore all of my, ligaments or tendons in my shoulder. So ever since then, my right shoulder, uh, the the shoulder, hell, it was this far out of my shoulder after it happened. I got knocked out. I woke up for a minute, saw everybody around me. I got up, not even feeling it because of the adrenaline, and then everybody around me was looking at my shoulder with this scary ass look on their face. And so that made me look over to my right, and when I seen my fucking collarbone all the way up next to my eyeball, I was like, "Oh shit." And then I just fell the fuck over. And then next thing you know, I'm waking up in a hospital getting fucking x-rays and all this other shit. And they're like, "Here, take your jersey off." And I'm like, I can't even lift my. But but yeah, I was knocked out for like over 2 minutes before I even got up when I hit the floor. But so what happened is my shoulder and the side of my head hit the floor at the same time when I came straight down off that person's back. And then but yeah, ever since then. But what's crazy is after that injury took place, my arm had to be in a sling for months while it healed up. But they told me there would never be any. Like I said, this bone right here is always, I can like push it down. It's not really connected to anything really. Um, and but after that, man, I was able to swoosh it even more. I was like, "Psh, forget the injury. Like, hey, I can hit this baby even more." It was crazy. Wait, what happened to the music? Hold on a minute. All right, let me see here. Let's see what other injuries. Excuse me. Yeah, that was my most painful. Now I got in a car accident, crazy car accident. That was painful, but I think the basketball one is because I didn't get knocked out in the car accident. I did with the basketball injury, Jim Museum. Let's see here. Before we get started, I want to make sure. Sounds like no, I'm getting over being sick, Rogue. I had some kind of horrible bug mixed with a sinus infection. And my sinuses are still, even right before the show earlier, I had to blow my nose. So it's just all that stuff's finally coming out. Yeah, I love basketball. Soft tissue, bumps and bruises, nothing serious. Broke my arm sledding, snapped it in half, hitting an ice bank, a snow bank that turned to ice, slammed right into it and snapped my fucking wrist. That happened. Tried to duck and swung on. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. I may be made out of rubber. Never broken bones. Wow. I've had a bunch. Bionic, far from it. Far from it. Oh, Rogue. No, I was sick for a week and a couple days. Thank you, April. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Rogue. You just keep pushing and you keep pushing, you know. And sometimes we just push too much. Just care too much. All right, this is infographics. Let me know. I'm gonna star your messages. If you have more injuries, we're gonna see what some of these injuries are and see what these are like. Spinal broke my femur. Ouch! Loading wheelchair in my minivan. Rolled it on. Oh my lord, fun size. Dang, prayers. Yeah, I was sitting at a stoplight and somebody hit me from behind going 55. Putting on their makeup. Fucking slammed right into me. I was dead stop at a stoplight, not wearing a seatbelt. It's like, bam. The scary part is you know that you're looking ahead of you and up in the rear view mirror, all of a sudden your eyes go, man, that's kind of weird. Like you don't see it, but you see something coming at you way too fast. And, like this object just kind of going real quick, not really looking at it. And all of a sudden you look up and you see somebody putting on makeup in the rear view mirror. And all of a sudden, bam! It's like, poof. And then she didn't have insurance. So then tried to sue her dad. And then her dad filed bankruptcy. Well, I had to pay for it all myself. Hospital bills, girlfriend's hospital bills, new vehicle. Because the other one was totaled. No way I could drive it anymore. It's a bunch of BS. All right, let's see what this one is that will make you cry like a baby.
Congrats on the epic faceplant you just took off your skateboard. Okay, so you slid 30 feet along the road, but hey, at least everything's still attached.
I bet that does hurt. Is there any skateboarders? I've always wanted to skateboard, but I was always a rollerblader. I loved rollerblading, but skateboard I couldn't get the speed. Maybe it was a skateboard. I don't know. But I was a rollerblading motherfucker.
It's starting to feel like your entire body is on fire. Why is this injury so painful? And what are some of the ones that are even worse? Stay tuned to find out on this episode of the Infographic Show.
Ooh.
The injuries that will make you cry like a baby. Number 10, yeah. Road rash.
Oh, yeah. Shit, that's number 1. April. Number 1. Road rash. Yeah. That's gotta ouch. Oh my lord. I'm just saying, I could never ride a motorcycle without a helmet. I'm sorry. And whoever would be on there with me, you gotta have a helmet too, because neither one of us are dying getting in an accident. Hey, as long as we got our head, we got a chance,
Imagine falling off a bike or a motorcycle at high speed. Your skin slides one way, and the road says nope. Oh. Skaters and runners aren't off the hook either. The faster you go, the more skin you donate to the pavement. Ouch. And
that's true. I did wipe out a few times rollerblading. I did. Well, especially when I first started learning. I mean, of course, when you're first learning riding a bike, you're always going to hit a tree as a young kid when you first get your training wheels off, and you're trying to control it, and you can't control it, and all of a sudden you smack right into a tree, and your freaking nuts hit the bars. Yeah, that shit hurts. That hurts, but everybody's done that, I'd imagine. But man, trying to learn how to rollerblade and going down a city street, trying to slow down. Yeah, I jumped in the fucking grass and rolled it a few times starting out. Like, shit, we're going too fast. All right, I'm going to dive.
actually has roots in a much more minor and earlier injury. Remember falling on the playground and skinning your
Oh,
knees? Ouch! Now imagine that, but full body. Road rash is basically a skinned knee on steroids. Usually only the top layer of skin is taken off, but that's enough to cause agonizing pain that will
oh,
only get worse as it tries to heal and scabs over, because
oh.
every time you move, you'll be disturbing the injury. To make matters worse, this injury's got a VIP pass for infections, thanks to all the dirt and debris that can enter straight under the skin.
Yeah.
Sure, it'll heal if you clean it up and bandage it, but you're probably getting a nice scar as a souvenir. Almost makes you want to pick up a calmer hobby. Nah, who are we kidding? This next injury is all too common, but that doesn't make it hurt even a little less.
Had beef with the road and got clapped. I wiped out on a bike. I had beef with the road and got clapped.
Number 9, fractured tailbone. Is
Oh,
there anything more embarrassing than having to walk into a doctor's office and say, "Doc, I broke my butt"? But that's reality for everyone.
oh my gosh, I can imagine what that feels like because I've sprained it a bunch. Oh, get me a circle shaped pillow like a donut. Oh man, I could imagine breaking it. I've sprained it a lot, especially hitting the floor, playing hoops, but damn, even football. I never broke it. Oh, I can imagine. Oh my gosh, I can imagine.
Everyone who suffers a tailbone fracture, also known
Oh,
as the coccyx. This is
oh,
actually the very last section of the spinal column, and it is the last remnant of the tails we used to have as primates. This bone, a fusion of 3 to 5 tiny vertebrae, is most commonly busted in a fall where you land on your butt, but childbirth can crack it too. The result? Agonizing pain that makes you feel like you're sitting in a medieval torture device. So, what's to be done about a butt fracture? Well, contrary to that one episode of The Simpsons, there is no such thing as a fanny cast. That's both good news and bad news, as the biggest problem is that every time you sit down, it's likely to be a whole world of pain. The coccyx usually heals on its own, with
oh,
doctors giving you a donut-shaped cushion to keep the pain off your backside.
yep.
Surgery can be used to repair the injury if it doesn't heal on its own, but in most cases, it's just going to be several uncomfortable weeks or months, especially if you have a desk job. And it's not the only hidden fracture that can cause some agonizing pain. Number 8, broken collarbone.
Oh, I didn't break mine. See this right here? Yeah, that's where it's separated. It just went pop.
It's the fourth quarter, you're driving for that goal line, and then the other team's linebacker plows into you like a Mack truck, hitting you directly in the shoulder. No big deal, it's just football. He offers you a hand, but as soon as you reach for it, you pass out from the pain. Lights out. Congrats, you have broken a collarbone, also known as a clavicle fracture. This is one of the bones that affects the movement of the arm, and it's actually one of the more dangerous fractures because if the bone is displaced enough in severe cases, it can affect the nerves or blood vessels in the chest area. And it's surprisingly common, and you don't
Whoa,
even have to be an athlete. This is a
whoa.
fracture that can happen whenever there's sufficient impact to the shoulder, and any attempt to move the arm is likely to cause agonizing pain. For treatment, the arm is usually immobilized in a sling for several weeks, but surgical repair can be necessary if the bones were displaced badly. However, maybe the most surprising thing about this injury is that some of the victims can be just out of the womb. This injury can happen to babies when they're born, as the
Oh,
vaginal birth process can push their soft, tiny arms. Minutes old and already filing an injury report.
oh, that would be so tough. That would be so tough. Oh, that would be so tough. I can't imagine. Caddy, I tore my meniscus and had to have knee surgery. I was walking up the stairs, tripped out of my car. My- what is a cuboid bone? Then found out needed Achilles. Oh my! Oh, what is a cuboid bone? Oh, oh, I can't imagine. Oh, I can't imagine. Poor baby. Oh my gosh.
Welcome to the world, kiddo. This
Oh.
next injury is what happens when the punched punch back. Number 7, boxer's fracture. If you punch for a living, your hands take a beating, literally. Even with gloves,
Oh, no.
pounding a heavy bag or someone's face leaves its mark. It's important to
Wow.
punch straight, though, because those hands are your moneymakers, and one wrong hit could turn you into a spectator. This is
Wow.
called a boxer's fracture, which is a fracture in the neck of the 5th metacarpal bone of the hand.
What?
Moving the hand becomes extremely painful, and the affected knuckle is pushed back into the hand. And suddenly, it becomes difficult to even close the hand, let alone punch with it.
Oh.
Why is this fracture so painful? Well, think about how many times you use your hand each day. Imagine every single movement is now accompanied by a sharp pain. More importantly, a boxer's fracture that's untreated.
Whoa, that's fucked up. They just took a dig at Mike Tyson.
Each day, imagine every single movement is now accompanied.
They just did a dig at Mike Tyson. Who knew YouTubers were harder than my jawline? That's supposed to be Mike Tyson. That's messed up. We watched that fight. Just because Tyson lost. Hey, let's be honest. Anybody that... Hold on a minute. We need to have a discussion. Anybody that watched that Mike Tyson fight, did he not give a valiant effort? Come on now. The dude didn't have one of his knees, and he was still in there going at it. Come on. Don't do Tyson like that. Tyson had a valiant effort. Shout out too. Yeah, with Jake Paul. That's what the oh. Yes. Yeah, Jake Paul could have busted his ass. Come on now. He did hold back, but what I'm saying is Mike, old as hell, only got one damn knee, and it's not and he don't have the knee to give it the oomph, right? His right knee was messed up. You could tell as he's kind of, you could tell his right knee was messed up. You already heard about the injuries before that months ago. But damn, he was still in there. Pat, 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 pat. I mean, it was look for Mike. Look, I could see this. Like for Mike, it was great because it's like, you know what? I can still go out there. I think both people won. Yes, Jake Paul got a promotion out of it, right? He got a promotion. It wasn't about beating one of the best boxers in the world. Come on now. Like you can't go back in time with, there's other boxers you can box current day. But when it comes to Mike Tyson, it was a career, blowfish for Paul. But Mike, it was like, yo, I'm going to train. I can still do this. I'm going to go out there. Have you guys ever seen Mike Tyson on Joe Rogan? This was when Joe Rogan was still living in California. All right. And he had Mike Tyson on before he was getting ready to do a fight. He was going to fight. I can't remember who it was. This was years ago. But he had Mike on before he was going to do another fight. He was retired. He wasn't going to fight no more. Mike had a little belly and stuff. He was, he's just just chilling and laughing, right? On Joe Rogan. Because I've been watching Rogan since the beginning. One of my idols. One of the people I look up to. And then you see Mike as he scared the living fuck out of Joe Rogan. because Mike Tyson came in there and he was all training and getting psyched in, and you know what? Hold on a minute. We're gonna look that up. We may finish this other part some other night. We're gonna watch this. Joe Rogan getting scared from Mike Tyson. Watch this shit. He came in right before and he was like, "What the fuck?" Hold on. Let me see. I gotta find. Yes. Okay. So here's the full episode. Okay. Here's the full episode. Let me share this. All right. Let me share this real quick. Here's the full episode. You guys gotta save the. Let me take this down. You guys gotta save this. This right here is the full episode. This is the Wait, no, this is not. This is his new one. No, hold on a minute. Here it is, right here. Yes, this is the old studio. This is Joe Rogan's old studio. Watch this.
Oh, want me to tell you something about that video?
Yeah.
I did that video and I was in bed for a week. That was 30 seconds and I was in bed for a week. And it's not funny because it made me realize that this is big boy shit, okay?
Big boy shit.
This big boy shit. You was
there
out,
it is right there.
Yeah, that wasn't really cool. That's in the gym.
But saying that it gets you orgasmic. That's a strange thing to say.
Well, that's just what I want. I wanted to find out because you're really bright. And I thought you would figure it. No, I'm being very.
See, look at this shit. This is right. So before, because him and Joe Rogan would always. Hold on. Let me move this down some. Him and Joe Rogan. Listen, Mike's been on the show for a long time. Him and Joe Rogan would be laughing it up. Like I said, he was on the show before that when he was not fighting. Was laughing. He was laughing it up. Like this. So that's why Joe Rogan. They're already friends. That's why Joe was like laughing and cracking jokes. But this is what I'm telling you. This is the mode that Tyson gets into. When he's about to fight somebody, he's like, look, don't play. So when it comes to the Jake Paul fight, that's why I feel like Tyson won, because he got to feel that feeling again where he's doing the training and he's got to focus on an opponent and he's got to hate him so much. You know what I mean? Like and when you're that old, listen, me coming from sports, it would be so amazing to be able to go back on the court later on and have that same feeling. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even his age. So I can imagine what it felt like for Mike Tyson to be able to do the training and have a Netflix special and, all of the, the whole bright lights that he used to bring back in the day, that he used to, he even told you himself, he's like, I'm a different animal when it's come fight time. But he ain't playing. Joe thinks he's joking around. He's stop playing. Here, we're gonna rewind it again.
Want me to tell you something about that video?
Yeah.
I did that video and I was in bed for a week. That was 30 seconds and I was in bed for a week. And it's not funny because it made me realize that this is big boy shit, okay?
Big boy shit.
This big boy shit. You was
there
out,
it is right there.
Yeah, that wasn't really cool. That's in the gym.
But saying that it gets you orgasmic. That's a strange thing to say.
Well, that's just what I want. I wanted to find out because you're really bright. And I thought you would figure it. No, I'm being very serious.
No, I know. I know you're being serious, but I mean, no one will understand that.
The right person needs to tell it to me too.
Who the fuck's gonna say that to you?
They do. Hey. I listen. I was somewhere around. Listen, if that's not somebody on drugs, you tell me. No, you tell me. Now be honest. If that's not somebody high, you tell me.
It could be coke.
No, it's something. It's something. And I'm gonna free everybody.
Right.
Let me share that channel real quick since we played their video. Hold on. And I got to sub up to them. Here's the link for that if you want it to. Let's see. Here's the channel. I'll share the link to the episode. But that's what I'm saying. It's like locked on. Locked on, you know. Here, let me share the link to that. That clip too. Oh shoot. But you gotta watch it, seriously. Just look it up. You gotta watch him. The full episode, you'd be like, dude. He's not playing. He's serious. Like, yeah, it's a different mind mode. A completely different mind mode. Yeah, prayers to all you with all your guys' injuries. Jeez. I brought it up, you know. I was like, all right, guys, what are we talking about here? So we're gonna have to talk again tomorrow. I got a live morning show coming out. We're definitely gonna talk the Tiger King stuff. I can't wait for that. Oh, I can't wait for that. We'll talk some Tiger King. But I'm going to go ahead and end just a little hangout at the lounge talk show tonight. I wanted to leave it up to you what we discuss. We'll be back tomorrow morning. I'll be back on the True Crime channel tomorrow night. We'll be discussing the Idaho 4 court hearing stuff and new documents. We're going to be going through the new documents as well. And yes, Tiger King tomorrow morning, Yoli. Yes. Oh, Yoli, too bad you weren't able to vote. Excuse me. Yeah, there's some stuff. I can't wait. I've had this Tiger King stuff since before I got sick, and I can't wait. It's gonna be interesting. It's crazy. It's crazy, but yeah, it's gonna be comedy tomorrow morning. Tiger King. All right, everybody. I don't know if I'm gonna be coming on. I'm gonna chill out, have a snack, maybe play a little bit of video games or something before I go to sleep. Also, I got to do post show prep from the show earlier tonight, and then I'll be heading to bed and getting up for the morning. So hope to see you in the morning. If not, see you tomorrow night. And I might pop back on here in a little bit if I decide to stream some games or something. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate you very much. Stay safe, peaceful, positive evening. Love you guys.